Hello and welcome back to Ratchet and Clank with me, Matthew. In fact, Ratchet and Clank 2 with me, Matthew Gqadgebots, aka Puggy. Anyway, we are going to go around Megapolis in this episode and indeed rescue Clank. So firstly, right off the bat, we have to deal with these gigantic waste robots. Or laser bots at least, so yeah. And they will shoot lasers at you. And yes, I am actually going to keep the electrolyzer bits mostly at normal speed because they didn't take me nearly as long as the segments with the god-awful, at least in this episode anyway, they didn't take me nearly as long as with the trespasser in the previous game. So yeah, that's another good thing about this game that I will say. So basically what we have to do in this area is move the electromagnet in order to blow up the wall. Yes, we do not have any other way of doing so. I think my favourite weapon to use against the laser robots is the chopper. So yeah, and the main reason for that is, of course, it actually has a good advantage over short-range enemies. So yes, those laser robots mostly have short-range attacks and are very good in that area specifically because they cannot go upstairs. Yes, they have Dalek syndrome, as I like to call it, and had they not learned to elevate in the 2005 Doctor Who series, I think it would have been a lot harder to use the chopper on them. But yeah, and I'm just getting lazy here. Watch where the electrodes are going, you idiots. And I mean by you idiots, I mean myself. Seriously, I've flipped it sideways. Yeah, seriously, but I'll take this over the trespasser any day. Although, having said that, in the PS4 remake, they do add a cheat mode if you don't feel like doing them. Although you, which I did use seriously, kind of like the how in Super Mario 3D World, you get a super Tanuki suit if you die too many times, or in if we're not going by Mario, Super Guide, although that doesn't count towards your level completion, shall we say. Probably rightly so in that case. And I don't think you get a good percentage if you do, or any percentage. Anyway, in this area we have the electromagnet here. If we use the triangle button, we can take control of it. And we can actually use it quite a bit, because here is the bomb block. Well, not the bomb block, but this block we will need to use to get up there. So yeah, there is also another way of getting past these annoying robots, which kind of remind me of the Gqadgebots robots from the last game. The only difference is they don't shoot lasers, that's the laser bots. So yeah, instead what they do when they get close to you is actually they start spinning their lower body parts. So yeah, maybe there's another laser bot. He will just move back and forth as if he's in a Crash Bandicoot game or something. Yeah, we already had to deal with that sort of robot in, I think, some of the Cortex castles in Crash 1, so yeah. And what do we have over here? I don't know. I think it's a Gqadgebot, which is very annoying. Yeah, they go bang, 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 shoot you dead. Seriously. And they can be very annoying indeed. And here we have a force field, and beyond here, another laser bot. So yeah, I don't think I have enough room to use the chopper, so I'll go with the heavy lancer and get through to the other side. There's also some nanotech. Had I not got an upgrade, I probably would have gone for that nanotech. Anyway, yeah, chopper for the win. Chopper for the win. So here, again, we will have to use the electrolyzer. There will be another gadget, sorry, not weapon, another gadget we can use for decrypting various things. I think that's after Planet Barlow, I think. Yeah, Planet Barlow. Because you will not. Actually, is it Planet? No. After we visit the dare I say, Megacorp facility. Another thing about these electromagnets that you can use to your advantage is that you can actually use the electromagnet to pick up the laser bot and turn it into a moving weapon. And it will decimate any of these, including other laser bots actually, that gets in its way. So yeah, it is a very nice maneuver to use in my humble opinion. Seriously. On the right there is the bomb block we need to pick up in order to bust open the door. So yeah, but I'm going to use the laser bot to destroy as many of these smaller robots as possible so I don't have to worry about destroying them. Unfortunately, I don't think we can go beyond there. Just saying, but we'll see. Are there any robots in here? Well, yes, one more laser bot there. So indeed, I want to destroy you, and then just drop him, and he automatically destructs. Yeah, and then move the platform over there, so we can reach that alcove there. Then I'm going to take the electromagnet back over here to where the bomb block is on the right there, and then pick it up, move it into the first room, and leave it by the door adjacent to the crane. And then what will happen after a short while, apparently I used the wrong block. Yes, that is somewhat adjacent to the crane controls, but if you do miss, it will respawn in here, so no bother. So let's pick it back up and move it in here. And place it right to the right of the crane, and kaboom, we are through. Yep, so indeed, I've got rid of all of the enemies in here, seriously. So, if we jump over the gap... Ow! I torched my ass! I didn't mean to torch my ass, but I did. And then we can use the other block to get up there and completely mess up. Thankfully, there's enough space to get past there. There are some more enemies here, namely the Gqadgebots, but they go down to the Heavy Lancer quite easily. And then I'll just use the chopper on the smaller robots and get some nanotech back. And what else? Well, there's a lift here, so I guess we'll take that up. And indeed, that will take us over here. And this one look familiar.
Clank? Okay, Clank, don't move. I'm coming down. Whoa! Ugh, son of a quark. All right, buddy. Let's get you up and running again.
Final digit of pi is...
Clank? Clank, can you hear me?
Ratchet? Where are we? I must have dozed off.
Don't sweat it. Let's just find a way out of here.
I believe that air duct may offer our only way out.
So, we get to the Clank Pikmin bit of this game. And yes, we will get... And Clank has the same controls he had in the previous game. He can use the helipad to glide over distances. He can punch down small enemies. He cannot get past that laser bot. So we now have to deal with the microbots. And they behave in the same way as the Gqadgebots. So yeah, so you can get them to attack, just like before. You can also have them enter different places and follow you. And thankfully, unlike in the first Ratchet and Clank game, if they are destroyed, they will just come back to you instead of you having to seek them out. And we also have a couple of new robots here, such as the bridge bot, who, like his name says, can help create a bridge over rather long gaps. So yeah, although it isn't for all gaps. And you will see here there is a block that we can't get past. So firstly, let's get the microbots to attack the laser bot there, and then we can get the hammer bot. And the hammer bot is, or lifter bot, sorry, not the hammer bot. The lifter bot, as its name suggests, can lift these heavy objects. So indeed, I want him to lift this block here, because he is quite the strong robot indeed. So, next, we want to go over here, and there's another laser bot. I will have them. The microbots attack him. And then over there, we have another long gap. So we do have to get over there. However, the bridge bot is not long enough to get over there. So we will need to find a way across, along with using the bridge bot. So yes, and we will need to do it quickly, because over there is the area where we can have the microbots enter, just like before. So now I will order the microbots to attack those two laser bots. So yeah, they will attack each one of them, and then we can have them enter this hole here. So yeah, not too hard at all. And we've got one left over, so that's already looking good. And if we press this button...
Way to go, Clank.
Nothing to it.
You did great. Now, let's go get that experiment back.
And like before, Clank has all of his packs, such as the heli pack, which helps you boost up, and thankfully the boost jump is still here and works as well as it did in the last game. We can also switch between both packs, such as the thruster pack, and yes, he does have the hydro pack equipped as well, so we can easily go through water. As well as that, breathing underwater isn't a problem either, and we'll get to that probably in the next area. But for now, I think it is time to actually take on a new mini-boss. Yes, there is another mini-boss we can take on, and it is an enemy that was shown up quite a bit earlier when he was talking to the thief. Yes, I do speak of the Thugs for Less leader. Yes, and he is not the smartest tool in the shed, let's just put it that way. So, to actually face him, what we have to do is create a bit of criminal damage. I kid you not. Because in Megapolis, apparently destroying a bin is as bad enough as being a penalty for knocking over a bin. And I kid you not, when we do this, is to send out a laser bot to kill you. So I'm guessing the death sentence? Keep in mind we are a Lombax aimed with a very powerful gun. In fact, I've just bought a new weapon there, namely the Blitz Cannon. And the Blitz gun, or should I say the Blitz gun? Yeah, the Blitz Cannon is the upgraded one. Is easily one of my favourite weapons in the game, because its scatter shot is easily probably one of the best close range weapon. And oh boy, when it levels up, boy does its scatter shot get even better. Certainly at close range, maybe not at long range, but we will get a decent weapon for long range combat as well. In fact, it's probably one of those guns that was so good it was carried over to Ratchet and Clank 3. That's how good it is, that weapon. So, now, in fact, so was this weapon actually. But over here, we have to do some more knocking over of bins. And then I'm going to use the chopper to destroy the sweeper bots. Then we can, well, get through there and totally knock back that laser bot. And there you will see the thug leader in his chopper there. And yes, I can use my very own chopper to destroy his chopper. That makes any sense. So yeah, and I'll ignore the sweeper bot. Almost, he did catch up to me. Yeah, that is a thing here. So, chopper, and get rid of the other laser bot. And then, let's see, where shall we go? Well, I want to go over this way, and indeed, this is going to be weird because I actually decided to rescue Clank before doing this mission. Yes, I thought I wanted Clank on my side for this, even though we will actually be going inside Clank's apartment. Yes, seriously, Clank, Abercrombie Fizzwidget was not joking when Clank said he would get his own apartment. In fact, we did see it earlier, didn't we? So, yeah. And apparently there are some swing shot targets. Well, lo and behold, if we take this lift upwards, we can go to Clank's flat and get rid of these guys. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. And stupid Gqadgebots there, and then apparently we're doing property damage as well. Yeah. Well, anyway, let's go up here, and yeah, this is quite a high-rise tower block, let me tell you. Right, so I'll knock one of these bins over. Okay, maybe we have to knock both of them over. That we do. So we can get rid of the sweeper bots, and one of them comes up behind me, and oh boy, that's one of the things. And then I'll just use the blitz gun to finish him off. In fact, it finished off that laser bot in one go. There was one more one there, and I can just get the nanotech. Nothing too bad. So yeah, and I do like how the nanotech is in this game as well. Anyway, that being said, now what I want to do is go over here and head over this way to fight, well, seemingly the
Greetings, morons. Since my employees did such a lousy job of taking care of yous, I thought I'd come and handle things myself.
Oh boy, are you gonna get it? Because, yeah, I fought this guy before. Anyway, that being said, basically what the Thugs for Less leader will do is send out these, I'm getting these lightning blasts, and then he will fire missiles at you. Again, am I glad for the ability to strafe in this game? And yes, as if you can't tell, this boss is piss easy. At this stage in the game, at least. Oh boy, will we have to deal with a lot more after this. And again, I can easily whittle down his HP using the chopper there. And apparently I died there before that happened, but there you go. Well, I will have to face him again, it seems, because of that. Well, them's the breaks, even though he did die. And, yeah, I suppose I could aim at him there. The lasers are not too hard to avoid, really. The main thing is that the heavy lancer is very good against him. Seriously, his chopper is breaking apart. I almost feel sorry for the guy. Not. So, indeed, I'm surprised it's still flying in that condition, to be honest. So yeah, that's basically the boss. Nothing too hard, especially at this stage. Certainly at this stage in the game. We will have much tougher bosses, however. So, that being said, and I took a missile right to the face, he is done. So yeah. Why not drop a mini nuke on him for good measure? Anyway, with the Thugs for Less leader now pretty much dead, we can now walk to Clank's apartment. And is that Jak and Daxter I see on his TV? Apparently, Clank is an avid video gamer. And if we go over this way,
My old swing shot and grind boots.
and indeed we can use both of them now. No, I'm not going to use the dynamo, that's for the next game. However, with our swing shot back in our possession, we can not only swing over the various Versa targets, but bring down large things as well. This is a well-needed upgrade, I think, to the swing shot. Anyway, on the next episode, we are going to go to the desert planet to see about the desert riders. So until then, I will see you later. Goodbye!